Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. The Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, now has the ability to draw down on funding from the International Monetary Fund, IMF. The CDB has been designated a prescribed holder of special drawing rights, SDRs. SDRs are an international reserve asset created by the IMF, which convert to currency and is used to supplement reserves and fund budget items. Now, prescribed holders of SDRs can use them for loans, debt swaps, pledges in exchange for currency or settlement of financial obligations. The CDB says the designation provides an additional avenue for funding of projects in the region for its borrowing member countries' BMCs. Meanwhile, President of the CDB, Dr. Jean Leon, says the entity is also advocating for developed countries to reallocate a percentage of their excess SDR holdings to finance development in regions like the Caribbean. And back home, the Mona School of Business and Management, MSBM, says it intends to address misconceptions surrounding securities as well as their regulatory and operating frameworks. The entity will host the Jamaican Securities Industry Seminar on Wednesday at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. Executive Director of the MSBM, David McBean, says the event is important as Jamaicans become open to investing in stocks and securities.
We'll be exploring the legal and regulatory framework of the securities sector, provide information on the different business models and investor risks, and that's very important, and also provide information on types of compensation schemes.
Consumer confidence about the current and future U.S. economy appears to be waning. The Conference Board reports its index fell to roughly 103 in February. That's down from 106 last month. Financial market data analyst Refinitiv Consensus estimates the figure to be lower than economists predicted. Rising interest rates and concerns about a potential recession could be behind the dip. Despite a robust January job report, the survey found that consumers are increasingly pessimistic about the future. The Expectations Index, measuring projection of jobs, incomes, and business conditions over the next 6 months, fell sharply to 69.7, the lowest since July 2022, when record high gas prices were impacting the U.S. economy. And to the foreign currency market now, the US dollar is being sold for an average $153.71. $113.97 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $185.20 for the pound, while it's costing an average $165.90 for the euro. Meanwhile, the JSE index rose by 3,928 points today, while the Junior Market Index gained 27 points. Among the winners were Jamaica Public Service JPS 7% shares, Palace Amusement, Knutsford Express Services, Cygnus Credit Investments Jamaican dollar shares cross-listed on the US dollar market, and Consolidated Bakeries Jamaica. Meanwhile, the losers were led by Margaritaville Turks, Productive Business Solutions PBS US dollar shares, AMG Packaging and Paper Company, CAC 2000 9.5% cumulative redeemable preference shares, and Blue Power Group. And that's the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.